Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking. Happy New Year. So this is the first video I'm doing in 2021. Please ignore the background, that's something I've got planned for the Butter Bunch. Today, I want to reveal different plans. Plans that I have for this very channel right here. What you're seeing on screen now is a list of things that I actually decided that I was going to do by the end of 2020. A couple of them were just a Minecraft music video that I've had in the works for some time. I just left since 2018. Other things were actual series that I didn't realize they were going to go on for as long as they did. And others were just simply projects that I had to abandon because I was doing everything else. All in all, I think I'd say I completed about half of what I was planning to set out. Maybe a little bit more. Gonna go with like 3/5 what I was doing. So you might be wondering, is that what I'm gonna do? Is that my thing setting out for this year? Well, yes and no. I want 2021 to be, for the most part, a fresh start. That's why I was doing so many things in December, to make sure that I was going to be able to do those things and have as few projects carrying over from the previous year, or from any previous years actually, as possible. That's not really going to be the case anymore. I mean, I have so many backed up videos in several different places that I've wanted to make for some time, including collaborations with people that have been waiting for their parts to actually be shown, not to mention other gacha projects we're having VAs, which are technically collaborations on a massive scale. I'm not really able to move forward as much as I would like, but that is where the plan for this year comes in. I intend, for the first part of 2021, maybe the first couple of months or so, to be some sort of catch-up, basically. So that may range from doing things like PGA, like someone Jerry's Adventures, maybe actually making that music video, for example, or just finishing off some random gacha reviews that are now significantly outdated, but one is that ever stopped me from making gacha review in the first place. I always do things that are out of date. And for crying out loud, I read Taming the Bad Boy after the channel got suspended. Well, technically recorded them before, but you know what I mean. However, that does also mean that other projects that are more important are also going to be caught up on, and that means The Mutant Girl. During 2019, I was able to finish 12 iterations, or 10 episodes in total, of The Mutant Girl, and have that be the complete Season 1. Season 2 is actually 12 episodes long, and I managed to produce 6. So I am halfway through, but with my recently found technique for making gachas much more efficiently than I used to, I should be able to produce that much faster than before. So in terms of the Buttercore projects, that is the one that I'm going to put the most focus on for the time being. The Siren Musical and Puppy Love will get their turn, and they'll probably work on behind the scenes, but that is where I'm starting, with The Mutant Girl, with the place it all began. Now I'm going to test to see if it's more efficient. Sorry about my voice, for some reason it's even worse than usual today. I really don't know what's going on. I don't think I'm losing it. I haven't done any Shigaraki impressions for quite some time, so I should be alright. But essentially, yes, those things are there as well, but the other thing that I might start doing more of again is a few retro reconstructions. I'm not going to premiere these, that wouldn't be fair on people to make them sit through videos that are outdated even by my standards. But if you don't know what retro reconstructions are, it's an idea that I started back in 2015, based on videos I did in 2013 or 14. Basically because back then, for some reason, I wasn't able to upload the videos I recorded, at least through the method that I knew how to do. I didn't know how to upload these videos manually, and even then, they would have to have been in chunks. They need to be the final project, the final product, and I didn't have the know-how or the editing software to produce them. But, of course, I do now. So basically, those things might be there, and they'll probably take minimal effort just to compile and upload them as they were. Now, you might think this would be a terrible idea, basically. People are going to click off. Well, first of all, you don't have to watch those videos, but any ones that are marked RR in the corner, Maybe even in the thumbnail or something. I'll give people fair warning if they don't want to watch those videos. I'm just letting people know because those videos, of course, were produced with the intention of being on this channel. So even though they've been years in the waiting, I feel like it's only fair to my past self that actually did put some minimal ounce of effort into these to produce them and release them. What am I going to do after I release all these? Well, basically, I'm going to see from there, because I have some other things, like some casual videos like Bed Wars and, I don't know, some more tag hunts and such, that of course I need some fun projects in there going forward once I've caught up with everything. But for the most part... Oh, it's turned off now. But for the most part, if this efficient method of gacha comes through, then I might just be able to do that for most of the time. Might be able to integrate myself more into the gacha community than ever before, and that's also my intention for this year, in more ways than one. So I think that's a general idea of what you can expect. But yeah, basically, I would love for Mutant Girl Season 2 to be finished by the time that the anniversary comes around, so March 17th, but that may not actually be possible, because even though I have an efficient method now, there are, of course, 6 episodes and many unreliable voice actors. I also need to recast Mrs. Dysart again, because that very clearly did not go well with you guys last time, or with me, quite frankly, but I didn't even have the time to go through and refine that with him. So that's basically what I'm thinking of doing now. With all of that sorted, I hope that means that at least I can carry forward. In fact, I've also arranged to write more Season 3 with Aiden, so even then, I've got plans. So I think that's a good place to start. Maybe I'll do another one of these updates sometime further down the line, but basically expect all of that. And I know that sounds like a jumbled mess, but that's basically what my channel has always been, and if I'm going to stray away from that ever, then I need to get all of that out as quickly as possible and basically move on and make everything better. And of course, also, Walking Wednesday and the Aphmau streams are going to be done as usual. I mean, there's one tomorrow, by the way, same time, same place, 5 years later. And for people, around the January time that come back around this time, I will say to you that that video is about Travis, so it should do fairly well with people as well. And who knows, maybe I'll finally finish Super Mario City 3 this year. I don't know. We shall have to wait and see. But until then, and whatever happens on this channel, I hope that there's something that you will enjoy. So, in case of that, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. Be sure to subscribe, and hopefully won't unsubscribe after seeing this and knowing what the plan is. And on that note, until next time, seriously though, please don't unsubscribe, and farewell.